What's happening, people? Welcome to United View. Welcome to the match preview for Manchester United versus West Ham United. I had to bring through Anton. I got moved to last time, burst my bubble, done my dance, all of that stuff. Yep, we've been there. We saw it. We created some good content. Anton, what are you saying, man? What are you saying?
I'm here, man. I'm here. Still, as you know, bro, I'm still like buzzing over that. When we were down by the pitch side and you give it, yeah, we're gonna burst your bubble today. I said, right, let me store that.
I'm still pissed to this day, man. Yeah, we got, and that was a dead game. First half was awful, and then second half, yeah, we know what happened there. But fast forward a few weeks, that was just before Christmas. Man tried to ruin my Christmas. I was just saying before we started recording the preview, I was saying, boy, I don't know, mate. In the group chat, Anton ain't really been bigging up the West Ham thing the last couple of games. Like, you got Calvin Phillips now, mate? Should all be fixed.
No, yeah, listen, a great addition, especially beating a lot of the big guns to his signature. So it's a great addition. We've got to remember he ain't played properly in the last 2-3 years. He's not played 2 years. Sorry, he ain't played properly. Ain't played a proper run of games. So it's going to take him a while to get up to scratch. But you definitely saw glimpses of quality in terms of like his range of passing yesterday on the game against Bournemouth, which was yesterday. Although he made a mistake for the first goal, that's just part and parcel of not being able to, not having played continuously over the past 2 years.
You've
got to remember that. However, like, that's not our problem at the moment. Our problem is we're not creating enough. We're not, and I know the real star boy in Kudos is back for an African Cup of Nations. He looked a bit tired on Thursday. Maybe the travelling's played a part in that, but it's getting the balance right in the middle of the pitch now. We've got Alvarez, Phillips, Souček, James Ward-Prowse. Like, he pushed James Ward-Prowse out onto left wing.
David. David, boy, he's bloody hell.
To accommodate Souček in the team. It looked like it.
Because that's the thing. You thought Souček would be the one to drop to the bench, and then you got Alvarez and Phillips, which is mobile. That's good. They can get about. You put Ward-Prowse just ahead of that. Then you got your Kudus, your Bowen, and what else you have? Well, Paquetá when he's back, but obviously he's not back yet. But that's what it should have been.
He's a big miss. As you saw in the stadium, he was moving up your peoples.
Yeah, well, listen, mate, it's different now, mate. Yeah, Kobbie Mainoo made a mistake last time he played against you. Yeah, you see what he's on now. Yeah, you're seeing it now. Yeah, cold. And I just feel, you know what I mean? Do you know what, actually? This game for me, from a United perspective, is like, you saw how difficult we made that game against Wolves, in all honesty. Like, 2-0 up at half-time. Yeah, exactly.
Behind us.
I think we are, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to check now.
Point behind us.
Yeah.
So both need to win.
We was 2-0 up cruising, no trouble, no problem. All you need to, we're a point behind you. All we need to do is just not even see the game out, go get a third, go kill the game, and we make difficult work of it for one reason or another. But there were a lot of good bits, and I just think that because this game's at home, we got a full team back. Like, Martinez is back in there. He makes a massive difference. Casemiro's getting up to speed. Moved mad a couple of times yesterday, but other parts of the game he was fine. Garnacho played really well. Rasmus Højlund's starting to score now. And because we're starting to feed him. The only difference in the game yesterday for us with Højlund was that Rashford was looking for him or waiting for the overlaps from Luke Shaw, not just trying to run into people and do it all himself. Garnacho was looking for him.
I think I've said that numerous occasions.
Yeah, you did. You've always said about Højlund, like, just feed the kid.
Feed him. His movement's brilliant. You watch him live, his movement's brilliant. He just don't get the ball. And now we get the ball, you're starting to see goals, I think. And that's just been the difference with you guys. In the final third, especially on Thursday, you looked more productive. You looked more productive.
Created a load of chances.
And I think that's the thing. You got to... I think that's the difference when you look at Núñez at Liverpool and Højlund at Man United. one's in the team, and he gets, to be fair, Nunes gets ridiculed for not scoring enough goals, but he gets loads of chances.
He
If
does.
them chances, I think Haaland would be bagging.
100%. Do you know, it's funny you said, we was literally saying that on a show yesterday. Same thing, that, you know, if he was in that team, we'd get a whole host of chances. And the reason why at Liverpool it's okay is when he misses is because they've got enough other goal scorers. You know what I mean? Make them start dropping points because he's missing, then it'll be a different story. But yeah, exactly. So now this game's at Old Trafford. You know what I mean? Man United. Listen. We ain't great. You saw you know what I mean. But
it's a
this
hard
kid
game.
Kobbie Mainoo, man. This kid Kobbie Mainoo, bro.
Yeah,
This kid, he's proper in it.
He's cold. He's cold. If he ain't in the next England squad, and he's still playing the way he's playing now, it's a problem.
What you saying? He needs to, what if he plays like that from now to the end of the season? He's got to be an England squad.
Oh, 100. He's got to at least be playing. He's at least putting his name in the hat for the friendlies to get himself in the squad.
Yeah.
This boy is grabbing games by the scruff of the neck. Let's have it right. That's what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's talking about James Ward-Prowse should be in the squad at least because he's been playing well and he produces. But if you're not going to pick him, you got a man like Kobe who's young, who you can have for the next 12, 15 years, by the way.
He's only 18. It's mad. Yeah, it's
and
mad.
Let's have it right. So then now you got a midfield of Declan Rice, Kobe Mainoo, and Jude Bellingham. The oldest one out of that is
it's mad. Not. And he's been around for time, even though he's young.
It's
not. But I don't want to gas. Like, obviously, I do want to gas him because he's sick. But he does. Do you know what I mean? He's still young, though, isn't it, Kobbie Mainoo? Like, it's his first breakthrough season.
100%. And I always say the first season's always the easiest. It's after that when people start to respect you a bit more. People go, okay, let's see what you got. I'm gonna try and nullify, because they watch you a bit more, and they're gonna try and nullify what it is that your strengths are. So it's, can he adapt when that happens, you know? And by watching him, I'm gonna say yes, he can. Fact. It's not even it's his personality. It's the way he's grabbing games by the scruff of the neck. That's what I love about him. And listen, Flex, we chat enough, innit? Like, and you know, my love for young players coming through.
Yeah, true.
Is massive, because I was brought up in a club that was based on young players coming into the team in West Ham, and I was always that young player that when someone's coming underneath you, you don't bad them up, you help them. You know, so now when I'm seeing young players, I love seeing young players come in like what he has done and grab games by the scruff of the neck. You got so-called well beaters in your team, by the way. You got a man like Bruno Fernandes, who your fan base has held up here for so long because his stats put him up there. When really you watch him live, he can't do what Kobe doing. He ain't grabbing games by the scruff of the neck. He ain't grabbing a team and going, I'm going to put you all on my back and let's go. This young boy is doing that. Let's have it right. And I just love to see it. We don't want to gas him up too much, because the pressure's there. However, this boy looks like he's got the minerals to and the mental strength to be able to cope with it all, man.
He looks like the real deal, man. For West Ham's setup, so they went with Philip Souček Alvarez, like you said, with Ward-Prowse on the left, Kudus on the right, Bowen up front. Do you think that David Moyes goes with that again? Because again, he just wants to get Phillips going again. That's the model they're going to use, or do you think there could be some changes there?
I think the fact that we've lost Ben Rama and Pablo Fornals, I think he has no choice but to go with that. You know, unless he plays Danny Ings and plays Danny Ings through the middle.
Bowen out on the right.
Bowen out on the right. But Danny Ings, when he played against Sheffield United and played really, really well.
He was sharp. Yeah, he was sharp.
But he played in a 10.
Yeah. Did he play with two up, really? Yeah, he played just off Bowen, innit? Yeah.
He played just off.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. And
he ain't going brave like that at Old Trafford. He ain't putting two up.
I would do that if I was him. I would. I
Would
would.
you?
You're not the United of old. I would.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Just yeah,
I
it's true.
would.
It's true. It's true.
Like
So
everyone has
he's
done
going
well.
Philip
Everyone,
Souček Alvarez, definitely,
I think
definitely.
he will. I think he
Yeah.
will. But I think we've earned the right to be braver than that at Old Trafford now. Like, when you watch the history, or not the history, when you watch the last few years of people of teams that have done well at Old Trafford, they've been brave. They've almost. It's almost like someone who's played there in the era of it was you went there, and if you came out of there losing 2-0, you've done well. Like, that's the era I grew up. That's the era I played in. Yeah. So when you go from that to now, let's go and be brave and attack them because they ain't got that what they had before. Teams that have done that and gone there with no fear and almost gone out, it's Old Trafford. So they're the ones that have done well.
That's what most teams do, bro. When they go out. So even when we do win, it's hard, it's tight.
But that's what I would do. I would go because Ings works hard. Jared Bowen works. It's not like you're putting someone in there who don't work hard.
So you're trying to start Ings. So what are you trying to do then? Go 4-4-2 or put Ings just off of Bowen?
I don't know, man. Or even it's an hard one. I think
ain't gonna lie, mate.
You got
I
to
want
get
you to
James
do that.
Ward-Prowse. You got to get James Ward-Prowse back in the middle of the park.
Yeah, if he's on the left against flipping Dallo and them, man, that's.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going Phillips, Alvarez, James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
I'm going Kudus on the left, Bowen on the right, Danny Ings through the middle.
Okay. All right. So you're trying to.
So
you're accommodating Ings. You're accommodating. You think you need to get Ings in there.
No, I'm thinking I need to get. That's the only number 9 we got, really. But we need to get Ward-Prowse back in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, that's where he's most dangerous. Obviously, set pieces is going to be. He's going to drop it. I was saying on the show yesterday. He's going to drop it right on top of Onana's afro, mate.
100%.
That's what he's going to be. every corner, he's going to drop it on him. But you know, this is there for the taking for Man United. It is difficult against West Ham. Of course, got good players, but I think with the feeling, I saw some of the fan reaction after the game against Bournemouth, and I seen your reaction, and it does feel a little bit like that weren't great. So if we can. And if we're serious about trying to push for this top 4, like you said, bro, like we're 1 point behind you. We can't be letting you get a draw at Old Trafford and go back happy. Nah, mate. Nah. Win only. Win only.
This is a good time to play us.
I think it is. I think it is. Well, you drawn your last 3 games as well.
Yeah, we ain't 1 in 5.
Yeah, you have. You drawn the last 3, then the 2 before that you won.
Did we?
Yeah. You got two wins in the last 5.
Right, it feels like it.
Which is what we got as well. You got a better record than us, mate. We got in the last 5. We got 2 losses, 1 draw, and 2 wins.
It don't even feel like that to me. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It feels like we ain't won in the last 5.
It's only because you got 3 back-to-back draws. That's why you're saying that. That's why it feels like you ain't won in time.
Good time to play us. I think. Obviously, Paqueta's a massive miss for us. His creativity is massive. I'm surprised that we let Ben Rama and Fornals go, especially with the amount of games we've got coming up, still being in Europe and fighting to stay in the top 6. I think maybe we should have got rid of one of them and kept the other. You know?
Yeah, I was covering that on Sky, like seeing that both of them were going to be out, and I was looking across the moves and about both of them, and I was like, if they do let both of them 2 go, then they are going to need another wide forward, and that's exactly what's happened because now Paquetá was already out there on the left because he didn't fancy them 2. Then you've got now Ward-Prowse having to go out there because you've added another central midfielder. It is a bit mad. I want to ask you this though before we get to the predictions: the Rashford thing. With because obviously he done the madness in Belfast. I was in the camp of like, I feel like he should have got a more stringent punishment than just missing Newport away. I don't think he should have been in the team for Wolves. However, that game's been and gone now. He played well against Wolves, got his goal, worked hard. What's your take on him? So going forward, like he put in a good performance against Wolves. Do you think that's like sometimes then things happen? you move on quickly. Because I know we've had our thing with the Sancho thing, yeah, where we've argued
Yeah,
a lot. But in this way, do you see any differences with the way Ten Hag's handled this one versus the Sancho one, or do you think it's actually inconsistencies again?
I think it's inconsistencies again. I think he's now coming out and saying, "Well, Rashford didn't go public," forgetting that he was the one who made the Sancho thing public himself. He's now, when people are asking him about Rashford, it's we're going to deal with it internally. That should have been the same thing with Sancho, in my opinion. So there's inconsistencies, but fair play to Rashford. To be fair, he was under pressure. He had to perform. You can't
Yeah,
do what.
big pressure, bro. Before the game, I said, I'm watching you. If he has a
But
shit game, I'm on him.
of course, however, I don't like. However, that's one game. Like, let's have it right.
Mm,
He's took liberties. He has took liberties. There's no other way to put it. He's took the piss. There's no
yeah,
other way to do it.
yeah,
To put it, you have to speak openly
yeah,
and speak candid. He's took the piss. So is one game enough? Okay, yeah, I didn't play that. I came in. I said I was sick. I've been
yeah,
punished. Game. I played well in the next game. I scored after 5 minutes. Oh, I can relax again.
yeah.
No,
That's exactly. We need to see it
no.
again. Yeah,
But you got to start producing that and start doing what the fans have been hoping for you to do since you signed your new contract,
yeah.
which is perform
Facts.
week in week out. Because and some people might be saying I talk too much on Rashford and I'm too harsh on Rashford. Do you know what this is? Frustration, because I know how good he is. It's not nothing to do with I don't like him. I love him as a player. Don't know him personally, but I love him as a player. This is frustration on the basis of somebody who didn't fulfill his own potential, who had a good career but didn't fulfill his own potential. I'm frustrated because this guy has achieved so much more than what I have, but there's so much more to give and he's not doing it. So it's like
Mm,
that's what it is. More than anything, it's frustration. You know, and obviously you've got to know me properly over the last year. Like, I'll always say when I'm wrong, Flex.
mm,
But a lot of the times when I'm talking, I always base them on my own personal experiences. You know, and as I said, sometimes it's frustration. Sometimes I see things and I want to protect players because I feel like, or it triggers something that happened in my career, and I want to
yeah.
protect them, which is definitely the Sancho situation. But I'm buzzing that Rashford showed that character that okay, I messed up, bang, have that. But I
Mm.
want to see consistency.
He's got to do it again. Well, hopefully he does it against you.
Listen, I hope not. I hope he misses this game.
Oh, listen, yeah, I hear you. Listen, when it's all said and done, then we got to the end of this now. Prediction time, bro. You've said that it's a good time to play West Ham. This is the first time I've seen Anton, you know what I mean, bigging up our players. It weren't like this when I went London Stadium before, mate, for the preview. It weren't like this. It's changed.
We had a full team. That's why.
What do you mean full team, bro? You only got one man missing. Who's you got missing? Paquetá, that's it. Don't
Paquetá,
give it that.
Antonio,
Bro, he ain't played for ages,
Agard,
bro. Oh yeah,
Agard.
go ahead.
We
I'll
got
give you that.
we got
Yeah.
players missing. You know.
You got a
Yeah.
few man missing. You got
We got
Calvin Phillips now, man. Calvin Phillips.
yeah. But
He's
we
gonna
got
get booed every touch.
you know, listen, you can deal with that. But I you know what?
Prediction, what are you saying?
I would love a 1-1. I'm telling you, I would love a 1-1. I think it's going to be. I'm going to go score draw.
Score
I'm going
draw,
to
yeah?
score draw. Yeah, I'm going to go. I think you'll score more than one. I think we'll end up scoring more than one. I think it'll be 2-2.
2-2.
For the
I
simple
said,
fact,
yeah,
like what you done the other day, you went 2-0 up and still didn't look assured.
yeah. Yeah, that was pathetic. It was. I'm gonna go 3-1, Man United.
You
We will
looking to
concede.
burst bubble, yeah.
I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that line again, but you come in Old Trafford, and I feel like we owe you one as well for that one, because that was an awful performance. I was sitting there with you in that game, and I was just like, what? First half, we both looked at our teams and went, that was dead. And then second
Mm-hmm.
half, one little bit of quality from Paquetá, and and then young Cobby actually ironically made a mistake for the second.
Yeah.
But I feel like because we got Casemiro back in there, Martinez first home game back, I just Yeah, I feel
I
it.
think we're getting a penalty.
Mainoo, huh?
I think we're getting a penalty. High top,
Probably. You see,
high
you
top,
see
high
the
top banana is coming. He's coming.
bro. Look at the penalty they gave against us yesterday, the other day at Wolves. Disgrace that Pedro Neto one. It was never a
Yeah.
penalty.
No, but I'm saying high top Onana's gonna clatter somebody.
Onana, but he was moving mad against Wolves as well, bro. We better not even think about it. Anyway, that's our predictions. Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you guys are saying, man. Anton seems worried. Is that a good thing, or is he just keeping his cards close to his chest because he
Listen,
really
I'm
don't?
I'm quite confident, but I'm not as brazen as I was before because
Yeah.
we've got key players missing.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Let us know, guys. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Big up Anton for coming through. And yeah, man. Let's. I'll be talking to you after the game. Don't worry about that.
No
Don't worry
problem.
about that. We're out of here, guys. Take care. Peace.